Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so for today we will get into the new topic which is electrochemistry. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to know. Okay, so we go for 3.1 Galvanic cell. Okay, so you will have your 3.2 Nernst equation. Okay, and 3.3 you will go for electrolytic cell. Okay, so 3.1, okay, so you will learn about the defined electrode potential. So draw a voltage, or we can say the name is galvanic cell. The 3.1 you have to describe the operation of the voltage cell. Okay, you know how to state the function of the salt bridge, and then you have to know express the half cell equation. Okay, and the overall cell equation, and you have to know how to illustrate a galvanic cell using the cell notation. Okay, alright, so this one is your C1 and C2. Okay, then you have to know about your standard reduction electrode potential, and then you have to know about the standard cell potential E0 cell. Okay, so for this, okay, electrochemistry, it can divide by three main, okay, subtopic. Okay, 3.1 you will learn about the galvanic cell, 3.2 you will learn about the Nernst equation, and 3.3 you will learn about the electrolytic cell. So what is the electrochemistry? Electro means that is a electricity. Okay, okay, the relationship between the electricity and the chemical reaction. Okay, so this one actually is involve the redox equation. Okay, redox reaction. So what means of redox? Okay, I think you have already learned during your form 5. Okay, for redox reaction. So redox reaction is involved, okay, two steps, which is, you know, one is a reduction, second is oxidation. Okay, so bear in mind, you have to know the characteristic. What is the reduction? So reduction means that, you know, first you have to know it's gain the electron. Okay, but for oxidation it will be loss of the electron. Okay, for the reduction, okay, the oxidation number will be decreased, but for the oxidation number will be increased. For example, from the positive 2 become to positive 3. For oxidation number decrease, for example, positive 3 will decrease, become to positive 1. And then you have to know reduction is always occur at, okay, reduction is always occur at cathode. Okay, how you remember? So you remember about the red cat. Okay, red cat means reduction occur at cathode. Okay, reaction at anode. Untuk oxidation, okay, the reaction will occur at anodes. So anodes mean that you have to remember ANOS. So AN refer to anodes, OS means oxidation. Okay, for example, okay, for reduction, you have to know that, okay, copper 2 plus, okay, gain 2 electron, okay, become copper solid. So this one is occur, process occur is reduction. Why? For oxidation, zinc solid become zinc 2 positive plus 2 electron. Okay, so this is occur as a oxidation process. Alright. Okay, so type of cell, okay, uh, they have two, okay, cell, which is galvanic cell. Okay, the other name galvanic cell we call as voltage cell. Okay, second is a electrolytic cell. Okay, so what's the similarities of this one? Okay, first you have to know that galvanic and electrolytic cell, the oxidation is always, okay, occur at anode. Okay, this one you have to remember the same thing. Okay, red cat reduction always occur at cathode. Okay, anion, okay, negative charge always move to anode. Okay, for example, like Cl minus, Br minus, okay, always move to anode. Okay, so you remember A will attract to A. Cation, okay, cation, for example, Na plus, okay, K plus, okay, it will move to cathode. So you remember C with C lah. Okay, C with C, okay, anion attract to anode. Okay, for electron flow, okay, you have to know that it always occur anode, okay, okay, anode become to cathode in the external circuit. Okay, for the Galvanic cell, okay, it will convert the chemical energy to electrolyte electrical cell. Okay, why? For electrolytic, electrical energy will convert to chemical energy. So this cell is a generates electricity for galvanic cell, while for electrolytic cell it will use the electricity. Okay, so for galvanic cell, you have to know that it's a spontaneous redox reaction, while electrolytic is non-spontaneous redox reaction. Okay, okay. If you can see here, okay, the okay galvanic cell here, okay, they have a cathode and anode. So the for cathode is a positive terminal, okay, and then anode will be negative terminal. Okay, why? Okay, for electrolytic cell, okay, for cathode it will be negative terminal, while anode will become positive terminal. Okay, so now I'm going further for this one. Okay, for okay, we go for the basic features for of the electrochemical cell. Okay, that you have to know is, okay, if the electrode, okay, the function of the electrode, okay, they have two electrode actually, which is anode and cathode. Okay, they are deep to the electrolyte. Electrolyte is the solution, okay. So means that electrode for electrode, okay, for the electrode, okay, what the function of electrode is an object that conducts the electricity between cell and surroundings. Okay, why? For the electrolyte, okay, for electrolyte, what the function of electrolyte is the mixture of ion, okay, usually in aqueous solution, that are involved in the reaction or that carry the charge. So this is function for electrolyte. Okay, di mana dia bawa ion. Okay, this we call as a, dia membawa sebab dia dalam aqueous solution lah. Okay, okay, function anode tadi saya kata dia adalah occur oxidation, cathode will occur reduction. Okay. Okay, for example, voltaic and galvanic cell. Okay, the other name we call as a Daniell cell. Okay, so when you draw this, okay, the question asks you to draw the diagram. It should be like this. Okay, for galvanic cell, okay, you have to know there has the voltmeter. Okay, they have a salt bridge. Okay, for this one they have a salt bridge here. So for salt bridge, what the function of salt bridge? So the question always ask you, okay, dia tanya function, what is a salt bridge? Okay, so dia kata kat sini, okay, dia biasanya letak salt bridge ni biasanya dia made up from the filter paper, okay, soak in the inner electrode. For example, kita pakai KNO3 or KCl. Okay, biasanya dia adalah dalam bentuk inverted U tube. Okay, dan biasanya kita akan pakai dia punya solution dia adalah KCl, Na2SO4, NH4NO3. Okay, so if the question asks you what's the function of the salt bridge, okay, salt bridge, okay, you can say that is to separate the two electrolyte, okay, to maintain the electrical neutrality, and then the function, the next one is to complete the circuit by allowing the ions to move between the two electrolytes. So this is a function of the salt bridge. Okay, so what you have to know is, okay, bila ada salt bridge kat sini, so kita ada proses di mana, okay, dia berlaku. Kita akan tengok kat sini. Okay, operation dia. Okay, bila you nak buat voltmeter, you jangan buat bentuk macam ni tau. Lukis dia. Dia tak boleh lukis macam ni. Voltmeter ni. Okay, kita kena buat bentuk dia adalah you bulatkan dia. And then you tunjuk dia macam ni. Okay, this is our voltmeter. And then you label dia punya. Okay, contoh. Okay, solution yang you nak pakai. You ada salt bridge. Salt bridge you kena letak apa yang dia bagi. Kalau ada soalan dia bagi KCl. Then you tulis function dia K plus dengan Cl minus. Okay, lepas tu dia ada zinc, electrode dia, lepas tu dia ada solution dia. Solution dia mesti sama. Kalau dia zinc, mesti ada zinc dalam ni lah. Zinc, contoh dia pakai zinc nitrate. Okay, kalau yang satu lagi dia pakai copper, so solution dia copper sulfate. Okay. Okay, lepas tu kita kena lukis dia punya pergerakan elektron, movement of the electron, which is movement of electron is you kena label this is anode. So the electron always, okay, kena tahu dia bergerak daripada anode ke cathode. Okay, anode maksudnya dia akan release the electron. So zinc akan, kat sini maksudnya dia buang tau. Dia dah, okay, kat sini zinc ni dia akan makin menipis. So dia akan buat elektron ni buang. So elektron ni dia akan naik kat sini. Okay, dia bergerak sini. So copper ni akan gain the electron. So bila copper 2 positif, daripada ion copper 2 positif yang ada dekat sini. Okay. Okay, macam tengok dalam gambar ni kan, ada tak gambar tunjuk? Sini, copper 2 positif ni dia akan dapat elektron daripada anode. Okay, lepas tu dia akan deposited dekat dekat copper electrode. Okay, so bila dia accept the electron, maksudnya kita kata copper deposited. So dia accept the electron. So we can say that observation dia, the reddish brown solid will be deposited. Okay, proses di sini awak kena tahu macam mana medan tahu anode dengan cathode, yang mana lagi kat mana nak tentukan dia. So kita kena tengok dekat dalam SRP value. So SRP value ni apa dia? Okey, nanti medan ceritalah. Okey. Okey. So kita kata zinc is a negative electrode. Okey. While copper is a positive electrode. Okey, so kat sini awak kena buatlah dia punya overall equation dia. Okey, kita tahu anode dia berlaku adalah oxidation. Okey, oxidation you tulis kat situ. Cathode dia berlaku reduction. Okey, so bila kita buat ni, so kita akan buat overall equation dia. So you kena faham bila kita buat macam redox equation, kalau mana yang sama kita boleh cancel. So yang ni different side dia 2 electron. So we'll minus with 2 electron. So you akan dapat zinc solid plus copper 2 positive aqueous. Okay, make sure for this chapter you also need to involve the physical state. Okay, so the product will become to zinc 2 positive aqueous plus copper solid. Okay, so this is your overall cell reaction. Okay. Okay, I'll stop here first.